Hi, student. We are in the week number 5 and chapter number 4. That in this week, we will see the chapter number 4 that is applying logic in decision making. Basically, in this week, we will see level 1 and level 2, and we will study basically the use of the Boolean logic, okay? The use of the conditional format and the use of the if statement. These three important things you will see in this chapter. The tool, we will see the tool that allows comparison of data using the Boolean logic, using the Boolean logic function, and or a not, and specifying the different cell format depending of the criteria is the conditional format. The function covered in this chapter will be and, if, not, and or will be the function cover. In the level 1, we will see that we need to understand the Boolean logic, true and false value, build formula with relational operator, evaluate criteria using the Boolean logic function and or not, and apply conditional format. Using relational operation to compare two values is the relational operation are the operation that we use that is equal, not equal. Look at the way that we express the not equal, greater than, greater equal, less than, and less equal. And you can use to compare two label, two values, the different text label and the days. So the relational operation compare two specific values, and the result will be always true or false. Okay, example that we have. Okay, in this example, for example, let me put it a little bit bigger. That we have the equal to is the operation equal. You said this equal represent that we have the formula, and we said 3 plus 5 equal 8. So this is the 3 plus 5 equal 8. In this case, is true because 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is equal 8, so it's true. Not equal, lose is used as the greater and less, is the sum of 3, 3,7 is 10, is different 10. This is false because it's equal. So for that reason, it's false. Greater than 100 is greater than the maximum 5, 10, and 20 is 10, is true. Less than, we compare one value less than the other value. Greater or equal is the same, and less than or equal, less or equal is the same. Is okay. We can use this one in that way. In addition to the comparison, we can use another function that is the function and or and not. Okay, when you use the and function, use if determine is our argument are true, is the same, or is used to determine if either argument is true. This is all argument are true. We compare more than one condition, we use the and or and not and not. Let me explain in this case with use of the and. The and function referring it true if both value, all the values of the condition are true. So, for example, If the condition 1 is true and the condition 2 is true, the result is true. If one of them is not true, the condition is false. Okay, this is the and. Okay, the or result and the true value is either condition 1 or condition true is 2. So if at least one of them is true, the condition is true. Is it with using the or, and the not the is the value is true, the result is false. Is the value is false, the result is true. Okay, here we have the or function. We use the equal, or we have the one logical, that this logical would be true or false, and the other logical true or false, and a sequence of logic. Return, this will return the result of all of them, true or false, depending of the criteria. Return a value of true is either criteria is met. Return a value is false only if all argument is false, are false. Okay, is at least we have one true, this is true. Is all the value is false, this is false. Okay, the and is all the value need to be true in order to be the result be true. Okay, this is the and is equal, and between parentheses one logical one, logical two, different logic. Okay, the next is the not. Not has use only one argument, that is the one logical. Is this logical is true, the result is false. If this logical is false, the result is is true. Okay, this is important to understand what means the condition. You compare two values, and the and or and not important. Okay, that now we are going to see the conditional format. What is the conditional format? Is you will format some specific cell or group of cells depending of one specific condition. That this condition can change depending of the data that you have in your spreadsheet. Identify a set of conditions and specify the formatting of cell if those conditions are met. The criteria could be specified by the value in the cell or the result of the formula, of depending of the what type we use for the for the for the condition. How do you apply the conditional format? You need to select the group of cell that you want to format. You need to click the conditional format, and you need to select the data bar, color bar, icon set, or depending of the option that you want. And you point to select what is the format do you want to apply. Okay, the option could be greater than, less than, between, equal, less than, contain, date occurring, duplicate value, more rule, and you have more rule. Here you have the cell, the what are the conditions that we want, or using this specification. Okay, you have in your data, you have the level 1, chapter 1, level 1 figures. Okay, this you have a group of tab that specify the different figure for the chapter 1, chapter 4, level 1. Okay, chapter 4, level 1. So if you read the book, you see the video, that is for the level 1, and you follow with this information, you will have here all the information that you need to understand or try to do the same thing that is doing the video. And this is the way to study. Okay. In this case, for example, suppose that we want to obtain, this is not, you want to obtain the current year sales that we want to mark that is greater than 10,000. Okay, greater than 10,000. Okay, we select the range. Okay, we select conditional format, and first you can we can have new rule, clear rule, or management rule. Okay, in this case, with your management rule, you will see that in this case we have nothing, but the best way is to clear. Okay, I will clear the rule. So I go to conditional format, I will select a new rule. We have different options. We have different options. One is the format all cells based on their values. This could be. Other is format only cell that contain. So in this case, I select this one, format only cell that contain. And it said the cell value need is greater than 10,000. 10,000. Okay. And I select what is the format. For example, I can select the format that I want to be the font, the color be green. Okay. And no, let me put a dark green. And the field would be a black. So, and I will put in the format that in the font be bold. So this is the cell that I want. So when I select OK, there is more the cell that are greater than 10,000. Is more, okay? Or the cell that is greater than 10,000. So this is one example. Another example could be that is here you have the current criteria. We want to just check. Let me check here. I select this one. No, is this one. I select conditional format. I select management rule. I select new rule. And I will select the data bar. I want to set the data bar. I select the color. In this case, I will keep the color blue, and they, depending of that value, they will show you a bar. Okay, it will show you the bar. So we have different type of a conditional format. But first, when you select, you need to be careful that is the rule is clear first in order to start making the condition that you want. Okay, so this is related with the conditional format. So in this level 1, the basic thing is the relational operator, greater than, less than, greater equal, less equal, equal or not equal, the Boolean logical and or and not, the combination, how you work the and or and not with the relational operator, and the using of the conditional format. Okay, what do you need to do in the assignment? Okay, you open the week 5 chapter 4 assignment. the PDF that you have in Blackboard, you open the exercise, save this one in other place. You can open the chapter 4 lecture that is this lecture that I have here, and you can open the video of level 1. Okay, you start in page 212 and you cover 212 to 240. So these are the pages that are covered in this video. So with the information of the book, with the information of your presentation, with the information of you have of the uh, figures that you have, is easy to to study the material. Okay, if you have question, watch the video. Okay, again, and doing until you have clear about this information. If you have any question, you can let me know. Okay, but when you finish this part, you can do the exercise 5, chapter 1, make the exercise requested for the level 1. Okay, this is for level 1. Now we are going to follow to the level 2. What is the level 2? Level 2 will basically use the if function. What is the if function? How it how is the syntax of the if function? How the if function work? Okay, basically, and the next function with the if. If function is a Boolean logical function that returns different value, true or false, depending on how a specified condition evaluate. Okay, what is the syntax? You have equal if you have the logical text. You have this logical text could be single, could be complex using an or a not, could be whatever condition, but this is a logical test. So means that the result of this logical test is true or false. Okay, so when you make this evaluate, when Excel evaluate this logical test, then we have a value, true or false. If the value is true, if the value is true, they make this instruct. If the value is false, this make this instruction. Okay, so you can use the next function because inside this value you can use another if, or inside this part you can have another if. You have one if inside another if. This is a nested if that you can permit in the if function. Okay, so you have a what the exercise, you have the credit approved. For example, in this one, let me put bigger. You can evaluate this 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 function, the rule 1, 2, and 3 to evaluate this function. Let me out here. You want to evaluate if the credit is approved or denied. And we have if, let me put in this one to check. If age 3, okay, this is the status, the current credit status could be true or false. Is age 3, age 3 is this value, but this value is a Boolean value, true or false. Remember, the first argument of the if always is a logical value. the value need to be true or false. Okay, if this is true, the credit is approved. Okay, we put credit approved. If this is false, this is the credit is denied. Okay, this is for the equal. This is one example that we have with the use of the if. We have equal if we evaluate the condition. If the condition is true, they make this part. If the condition is false, they make the other part. This is the condition true. This is the condition false. Okay. In the nested if, you can have in one or the other one, you can use another if. Okay. Another if. Okay. So this is basically related with the if. Here the same. You have the assignment, download, you have the exercise, you have the lecture, watch the video for the level 2. You need to read the book for page 242 to 256 and do it as many as you need. Use the level uh, chapter 4 level 2 figure to see all the figures that you need. Okay, and then when everything is done, make the exercise for the level 2. Okay, the summary is relational operation, apply the boolean, and here you have a summary of all the function, one example of the of the of the function. If you have any question, you can contact me. Remember, I am available every time that you need. Let me know, and we have a office hour. But if you cannot meet during this office hour, let me know that I will plan another time. Thank you. I I hope that you made the correctly the assignment.